Hello there. We are Melinda, Elle, and Kathy, and for our international communication plan, we decided to work on Water.org in Peru. Water.org is a nonprofit organization established in 1990 to have rural areas with viable ways of getting access to clean water and sanitation. Since its humble beginnings in the U.S., the organization now has projects in Africa, South and Central America, and Asia. By working with the local communities and partners, the organization has been able to design specific projects in a number of areas as well as influence the project's long-term maintenance. One of our particularly unique programs is the Water Credit Program. Through this program, community members are able to take part in the development of water projects. These minor loans contributed to greater senses of empowerment as well as ownership in these communities as they are now capable of attaining cheaper and more efficient ways of accessing clean water.
Approximately 30% of the population of Peru does not have access to clean water. In order for Water.org to successfully reach this section of the population, it is imperative that they understand the political ideology of the country. Peru is classified as a constitutional republic, which means a representative democracy in which the people's elected deputies, not the people themselves, vote on legislation, which operates under a constitution that sets forth the system of fundamental laws and principles that determines the nature, functions, and limits of that government. This being the current political system could cause issues for Water.org, because even if the people themselves want help from the organization, it will be up to the representatives of the people to make the ultimate decisions. It is important as well to be familiar with the constitutional documents to ensure that these sets of laws allow for what is being proposed.
Our campaign strategy is in 4 stages. The first phase, the organization aims to identify key leaders in the government, local organizations, education establishments, and the media. Afterwards, we will educate these groups as well as other stakeholders of our mission and our current initiatives throughout the world. We hope to gain the support of these groups in order to move progress into areas that do not yet have access to clean water. In Phase 2, our objective is to identify target areas that will most benefit from our skill sets. During this process, our research, interview, and surveys will aid us in establishing a presence in local communities. We hope that these areas will be familiar with our brand, gain awareness of current plans and initiatives. The work done during this phase will ultimately aid us in obtaining necessary information to begin our project. Phase 3 comes in 2 main steps. The first step is to generate curiosity. We have created a campaign called Trickling Your Way and have decided to distribute flyers in these local areas. To gain more recognition, we also intend on distributing branded water buckets in order to reach out to the community. The second step is to promote our water credit program. Our campaign will have tags like Save Time, Save Money, Tap into Water Credit. In order to reach out to the community, we will be canvassing the area and handing out flyers. Most importantly, we will be holding community meetings to answer any questions. This will not only bring the community closer together, but it will also strengthen our ties with it. In Phase 4, we will attempt to measure our success. After the campaign is done and the water projects are up and running, we will hold interviews and surveys in the community. Some of the ways we will gauge our success will be to look into the community's brand awareness, understanding of the current running project, and test their knowledge of sanitation. We would also like to turn to the statistics of Peruvians obtaining clean water through our program. This could be calculated by looking at the amount of households with access to clean water before and after the development of the project. Our main goal is a 5% increase over the course of 3 years. To finish, here's a sample message to a key stakeholder, a local partner working in the Andes. We hope that this message will give rise to interest and eventually build into a strong working relationship. We are from water.org and have been looking into the work that your organization does in the Andes. We want to commend your projects working with the local community with more viable means of agriculture. We believe that our two organizations have much in common in terms of designing water projects in rural areas. Water.org's mission is to work alongside the community to develop methods of attaining clean water as well as provide the education needed to maintain basic sanitation. It would be a great honor to work with your organization on these projects. We have noticed your great ties to the community as well as your understanding of the local area and believe that your organization can have a major impact on our water projects as our partner in this community and region. If your organization is interested in working together, below are various ways to contact us. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to speaking to you soon. So thank you for listening to our presentation, and we hope you have a good day.